Welcome to the BNI Knox podcast, helping members in the Knoxville, Tennessee region grow their business and make more money through the power of referrals. Now, here's your host, Andy Brassfield and Curtis Johnston.
Hello and welcome to another exciting adventure on BNI Knox podcast. My name is Curtis Johnston, the lesser half of the co-host, doing 80% of the heavy lifting, Andy Brassfield.
And I'm delegating most of the work. So.
To Darren Cooper at Front Porch Media. Thank you, Front Porch Media, for producing the show. Thank you, Robert at Mike Fuller Real Estate, the commercial broker. He set up this conference room for us to do our show in. We appreciate that as well.
Mike Fuller Studio.
The Mike Fuller Studio. It. It's not a conference room. It's a studio. I feel like everywhere I go is a studio.
I'm going to put on my radio voice this time. The Mike Fuller Studio. That didn't work. No,
go back to the jazz woman you were singing earlier. That sounded much more natural for you.
Scat.
So today's episode, we're talking about no man's land.
No man's land. That space in between.
Space in between a quality referral and what?
Not a referral. So between not a referral and a referral, we have no man's land, the space in between.
All right. So then, where do you want to start? You want to start with the quality referral? Like identify a quality referral.
A quality referral is that they're in the market for your product or service.
Right.
They know they're in the market for your product or service, and they're expecting your call.
Oh, it's a two-parter. So
Yeah.
they're in the market for your services, and they are expecting your call.
Yeah.
That is a referral.
Expecting your call is a big deal for me. If they're not expecting my call, it's a cold call.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a cold call. Now, maybe you can choose what kind of referrals you want to receive, okay? Mm-hmm. Let's start there.
Okay.
A referral is in the eye of the receiver.
Yeah, quality referral is in the eye of the receiver.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's fair to say if you want cold calls and you're asking for leads, you can ask for those, okay? But when we define what a referral is, they're expecting your call. And that's where I'm at. Where I'm at personally is I like it when they're expecting my call.
I never want to call. I agree with you. I never want to call somebody and be, hey, Carol, it's Curtis. I'm a friend of Andy's. And who? Andy who? And then you kind of got to explain it. That's not, that's cold for me.
On the other hand, though, if I said to you, if you see a dumpster in front of a business somewhere, that'd be a good referral for me.
That's a valid point.
Okay. Well, now there's not an introduction there. There's no introduction. It's just, hey, Andy or Curtis, I saw a dumpster out in front of the widget factory.
Correct.
It looks like they're doing a remodel over there. Now you're going to chase that down and work it on your own. Is that still a referral? So we get some questions, and social media is one of the best places to ask the question about a no man's land.
Okay, all right.
So you got these groups on Facebook.
Yes.
Like I got a guy.
Neighborhoods and the neighborhood thing.
Yeah,
Curtis Johnston fan club.
Yeah, that's the biggest group of all.
Yeah, it's two. Me and my mom were in that one together.
And so
I'm not only
a lot of times on
but
these groups, people will post that they have a need.
Sure.
Like they'll come on and say, who could you recommend for
beekeeping?
I'm having a problem with
bees.
And so please make recommendations. So that's pretty common for it to happen on Facebook.
See it all the time.
And as a BNI member, I see that, and I know someone in my chapter that does that, and they can solve that problem. How do we turn that into a referral, or is it a referral?
That's a great question, and I don't know if there's a simple answer or not.
Probably not.
Let's ask Darren Cooper. He's the one who brought this up to begin with.
But we can certainly give some direction here.
Okay.
All right. I want to give you two samples.
Okay.
Sample one is I tag my fellow member in the comments of that post.
All right.
So I just put Curtis Johnston tag. It just tags you because I typed your name, and it's going to show up in your feed.
So then I get a notification that says Andy Brassfield has tagged you in this post.
Mm-hmm. And you go look at it, and you see that the poster made a request and that I posted your name.
Right.
And now what?
Nothing. I don't have the introduction. I don't know. I can see the need. I guess I could contact them directly now and say, "Hey, Jill, how can I help you? This is a business I'm in. I'm a soft pressure wash guy. I can help you with your house." Mm-hmm. But that's not really a referral.
Right. It's not really a referral. So sample number 2. Okay. Let me introduce you to Curtis. Now, this is where it tags you because I type your name and Facebook kind of picks you out. I tag you. Let me introduce you to Curtis. He's great. He does this kind of thing. Here's his phone number and his website.
Yes.
And I put all of that into the comment on her post. Now she has what she needs to pick up the phone and call you.
Right.
Or click on the web link
and
visit your website.
Yes.
So obviously sample number 2 is more powerful.
Yes, I would agree with that because now she has your phone number, she has your website. It's more of a warm referral.
Mm-hmm. It's warmer.
Yeah.
It's warmer. We're getting warmer.
Right.
You play that little game when we're kids. You're getting warmer, you're getting colder, you're getting warmer.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're getting warmer now. But do we have a referral? Is she expecting your call? Okay. So now I'm going to ask you a question. You're the one that's posting in reply to the recommendation request on Facebook, and you put Curtis's name and phone number and his website. What are you going to do next? And it depends on how well you know that person. You know how it is on Facebook in some of these community groups. We can all be members of those groups, and we don't even know each other.
Correct.
So this person may have made a request. I don't know them. You don't know them, whatever. But I'm trying to plug you.
Right.
I'm typing in, y'all on the podcast listening, you can't see me. I'm moving my fingers. I'm typing.
You look like a pianist.
Typing in that, yeah.
Black woman jazz pianist.
I'm typing in that information, and I want to do good. I want it to be a referral. I want it to build a. So then we have to say, how well do we know the other person? Can we take it any farther than that? And the ultimate question of the day, is that a referral?
Have to go back to the referral is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, the receiver. The referral is in the eye of the receiver, and a referral is someone who is expecting your call.
All right.
So what if, as a result of posting on Facebook, all that great information about you, and the original poster never reaches out to you, it doesn't become any business, you don't even have the opportunity to make a conversation?
That's not a referral.
Right. It's not a referral. In my book, that's not a referral. Okay? So here's what we want to do. We want to remember the definition of a referral.
Right.
But we always want to communicate. Hey, Curtis, I tagged you on Facebook just now. All right, so this is me sending you a text, a Voxer, or even calling you on the phone. Can you believe it?
Some people still do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Curtis, I just tagged you on a post on Facebook. Don't know if you saw it or not. Let me see if I can help turn this into a referral for you.
Right.
All right. We are getting closer.
Right.
You're getting hotter. You're getting hotter. Okay. And then ultimately, if that person reaches out to you, now we've got a connection made.
Okay.
I think at that point you have a referral. But guess what? That's between you and them.
Correct.
I don't know yet if it's a referral.
Right.
So I'm depending on you to let me know, hey, Andy, she reached out to me. She's definitely in the market. Had the opportunity to talk to her. Whether or not we do business doesn't matter. I had the opportunity to connect with her. She was in the market.
This is what I've done.
So now I want you to put that in as a referral. Yeah. So now Andy has a referral this week for his chapter meeting. Yes, I had a referral. For Curtis, I turned him on to a prospect.
There you go.
And he spoke to her.
Yes, that makes more sense.
Whether or not it turns into business is not relevant.
No, we're in charge of we can control the activity, not the outcome.
Exactly.
So the idea is to stay active.
Yeah.
And I don't think that you should get hung up on the semantics of, is it a referral? Let me back up. let me take 30 seconds. I'm not going to put this in Facebook because it's not going to be a referral anyway. I say still put it in. I mean,
okay. So you're saying if it doesn't count as a referral, why should I bother?
I think there are people who get wrapped around the axle on that kind of stuff. And they're like, well, if it's not a referral, why do it? Well, the idea is even if it's not a referral, you're helping promote, market, advertise, tag your friends in there.
But you're trying to create a referral.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't worry about, well, they said, it's not really a referral. Do it. And then as you were saying, go to the person that you're referring and say, hey, Eric, I put you on here. She said she's looking for a realtor. I did it. I don't know if that's good for you or not. They'll be, well, thank you. I'm very grateful. I'll go find it.
How can we work on it? How can we build it?
Correct.
How can we create a referral out of that?
And a side benefit of that is typically, and we've all seen it, when someone says, I'm looking for a realtor for a dentist. And then you look over at the comments and there's 67 or 167 comments. You're like, oh my gosh. Well, if you put Eric's information in there, he's a realtor, but he could try dentistry. If you put Eric's information in there, he now has just been put in front of 67 people. Mm-hmm. So you put the name, the phone number, the website in it. It may not turn into a referral because when you talk to Eric, he may say, nah, don't do that. Mm-hmm. But you've at least tried it. And I think that that's the important thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about other platforms? As we're talking about no man's land and how we take social media and turn it into referrals,
right?
Facebook has been the topic of conversation so far.
Yes.
But I've had a lot of success on Nextdoor.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Nextdoor?
Not very. I know it, but I don't typically use it.
Let me encourage you to get on Nextdoor.
Okay.
Okay, because Nextdoor is different from Facebook.
Okay.
And it's different because you have to be a member of your neighborhood, and that's where that's the connections you get into is within your local neighborhood.
Got it.
So if you're posting on Nextdoor, like who knows a good painter, then your neighbors in your immediate community are the ones who will see it and who will reply.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot of requests on Nextdoor.
Okay.
So I really encourage you to do that. Don't forget about LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. LinkedIn is a great place to be. It's primarily business.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you that you get a lot of bang for your buck over there. And I'm not even talking about spending money on paid advertising. I'm talking about in exchange for your time. LinkedIn is it's a good place to be. It's worthwhile. Have you a profile over there? Check in over there, and then look for opportunities. But don't just be a taker on any of these platforms. Be a giver.
Yes.
Always be a giver.
Yes.
And then build these referrals up. So that space between not a referral and a referral that we're calling no man's land. That one, we weren't in harmony on that one. We should have been harmonizing when we said that together.
Try it again.
Unison.
Try it again.
No man's land.
No man's land.
That's
no,
unison.
forget it.
I'll give you the voice lesson later.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. So remember, a referral is they're in the market for your product and service, and they're expecting your call. And always communicate with that business partner to find out, hey, is that a good referral for you?
Correct. Keep the activity up. And go to Nextdoor for your business partners. I don't need a painter or a real estate agent or a dentist right now, but I'm going to go to Nextdoor, pull it up, and see if any of my business partners are needed in Nextdoor, and then play the game that way.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I told you I was excited about that.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Good one.
Thank you again to Darren Cooper at Front Porch Media for producing our podcast today. Thank you to Robert at Mike Fuller Studios for allowing us the space. That's right. And then, of course, my name is Curtis Johnston, along with Andy Brassfield. Thank you for your time today, Andy.
Glad to be here.
We'll see you next time.